Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome to another interesting video. It's your girl Mary, but you can call me Mommy Chizaram, or you call me Mommy Elena.
We are extremely happy. We are extremely happy. I don't know whether you can define the word extremely.
Ooh, so that's my newest title, Mommy. Yes, you just heard me, Mommy. In today's video, I'll be telling you all about my delivery. In case you're just seeing me for the first time, hi, my name is Mary. I had a baby some months back, and today I'm just gonna be giving a delivery and birth story for why I had to go through cesarean section to have my first child. So if this sounds like a video you're interested in watching, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and do all of those good stuff. If you have some questions for me, don't forget to leave it in the comment section. If you have any contribution, please always do it. Leave them in the comment section, as you may be helping somebody out there, okay? With that being said, let's get started. Okay, so the thing is, I was the person that when I got pregnant, I didn't really have any problem with having a cesarean section or a vaginal delivery. All I was just saying was one way or the other, my baby was going to come out. Whatever I was going to do to be safe and for my baby to be safe, that was the decision I was going to make. I'm not the person that said, oh, I want to deliver like a Hebrew woman, and being a Hebrew woman means vaginal birth.
Can you imagine? Hey, wow.
So the journey of my pregnancy was smooth. If you've watched my other videos, you realize that this pregnancy, like anybody that is expecting a child or believing God for a child, please, you need to tap into this miracle, because when I had this pregnancy, everything was going smoothly. Like most times when I go to the hospital, I hear most women talking about their symptoms and all of that. I didn't have any severe stuff. The ones I had were just few. Compared to other people, that was nothing. When I went for the 18 weeks scan to see how my baby was growing and everything, that's the day I got to see the gender. Then the guy told me the baby was in unstable breech position. He said there's still time, you're just 18 weeks. Normally at this time the babies are breech, so along the line they're gonna change. Then the next time I did the scan was when I got to 28 weeks and the baby was still in a breech position. I became worried at this point. But then they said 28 weeks is still okay, that some baby they turn during the 30 weeks or during the period it's about to be labor. I got to 32 weeks, I had to go for another scan just to confirm if my baby has moved to a cephalic position, but no, my baby was still in a breech position. So I became a scan addict. Almost every 2 weeks I like to go for a scan. I just spoke to several people and they're like, oh, your baby can turn, your baby can turn, but I was always talking with my doctor, because for me, my doctor is the one that has my profile all this while, so he should know better about the whole thing. And he told me that I should get myself ready. The way he's saying it, it may be an elective CS. Based on how this pregnancy has been so smooth, I didn't expect this to just be the case, elective CS, but then I was still open to it. But I just wanted to give my body some time. I'm thinking, okay, this is the first time. He's not really aware of what to do. He's not used to giving birth. This is the very first time I'm ever pregnant. So my body maybe is just taking a longer time, because some people said that first pregnancy, sometimes it gets to 40 weeks, it gets to 41 weeks before you even get labor. So I was just thinking maybe my body is taking longer time to turn the baby. But when I went for that, I think 35 or 36 weeks, I can't really remember, and my doctor told me that if as at 37 weeks this baby does not turn, medically it's almost impossible for the child to turn, because the child has taken up the whole space in the stomach and it may not be possible. This was 40 weeks. He checked and he told me, madam, we need to get you into the theater and have an operation on this child. You've already passed your due date and we can't wait any longer. If your baby was in the right position, we would have induced you, but as at this point it has to be a cesarean section because of the position of this child. One thing I want to say to anybody that is pregnant, there are two ways of having your child. Is either your child will come out through the vagina or it's going to be a cesarean birth. You just have to prepare your mind for both, because I think that's where I failed. Initially when I got pregnant and started going, I knew there are two possibilities, but my mind was fixed on vagina birth. So it's when I started seeing the breech, no breech, breech, no breech, I had to start thinking of the possibility of a CS. So please, if you just get pregnant, CS is not bad. Your mind should be both ways, because I've seen some people, they get pregnant, they have labor, they go and push and push and push, they can have some issues and they will still end up on the CS table. So it's not only when the baby does not turn or the baby is not in a good position. Sometimes everything is perfect, the baby is in a good position, but during the delivery aspect, something comes up and you have to still go to CS. So please just prepare your mind for both. At the back of my mind, I was just thinking, like, am I forcing this child out? Is this child ready to come out? Have I not given this child enough time? By the way, this was 40 weeks, 5 days. I tell you, as at this point, I felt every single turn of this child. My baby was fully formed. So when she's moving, I can feel the elbow, I can feel the joint. I was in so much pain. My stomach was stretching out more than it has done in the past 10 months. And the stretch mark and everything was just becoming more visible because I was straining my skin. My skin was at a point where it's like,
Oh shit! What is that? Who you?
the thing that was even most scary about this thing was the fact that my baby was not moving as much as before. As at this point, I just wanted my baby out. So the morning of the operation, I had to tell the doctor, please, I still need to just go to scan to confirm that this baby has not moved. I said, no problem, that's fine. So I went to the sonographer and we did the scan. Lo and behold, a child that is in breech position, instead of the child to turn, she was busy sucking her tongue. Like, this lady, this princess was not going. She's like, I'm not moving nowhere. Nobody should stress me. I'm not going through any stress or passing through any pelvic. Don't disturb me. I'm comfortable here. I'm gonna stay here. Is it that you get me out or I don't move? My baby was busy sucking her mouth, sucking her tongue in that scan. I don't know why I didn't make a video, but at that point in time, the last thing on my mind was video. I just wanted to get everything done with. So I had to go into the theater and I had it done. As for the process was smooth. Within few minutes I was out. It didn't take a long time. Thankfully I didn't bleed a lot. My doctor said I didn't bleed a lot. My kind of anesthesia they gave me, I think I was supposed to be asleep, but I knew what was happening. I don't know if anybody understands what I'm saying. I was asleep, but my subconscious mind, I was hearing voices of what they were doing. It was just like I was in a marketplace. It was like a very crowded place. I was hearing 1, 2, 3, let's put her here. I was hearing it, but I was so weak. My body felt like it's not my body. I couldn't lift my hands up. I couldn't lift my leg. I just felt so weak, and I was kind of asleep. Then they brought me to the recovery room, and that's the one of CS that I think is kind of challenging. When I got to the recovery room, I was kind of in pain. The stitch and everything, I was in pain. I couldn't stand by myself. I needed help, and I had to have some drink because as at this point in time I was not eating. The recovery process for me is more challenging than even the theater itself, because as at that point when my baby was crying, I couldn't carry her because then I have a drip connected to my hands and I have the pipe for urine connected down there, and you're kind of restricted. So you need all the help you can get. The reason why most ladies don't like CS is because they say their stomach cannot come down. For me, I'm still working on my stomach. Let me show you what it looks like. So I still have some stomach here. This is 2 months postpartum, and I think I can still do some more to the stomach. But then I'm glad with where I am at this point in time. The stomach carried a child, and I need to give it the time. It went through 10 months of a lot, so I don't expect it to be magic. I'm just trying now to eat as healthy as I can, although being on exclusive breastfeeding is not really the easiest to watch your weight or anything. But I'm just seeing what I can do to get myself in a good place and just heal gradually and get better. So that was just that about my delivery story. I hope you enjoy. If you have some questions for me, do it, ask me in the comment section. Don't forget to leave your congratulatory message, by the way, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.